Yes, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another exciting podcast here. This is the Grizzly Talk Podcast with your host, Kennedy Patterson. Welcome back to another exciting podcast here today. It is a wonderful Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, and I am so proud to be back on the podcast, but you guys have made this thing possible. Get this. We reach over the 1.7 thousand mark. Of course, at 1.7K mark, we officially have 1,715 followers, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have made that thing possible, and I'm so proud, of course, to be the host of the Grizzly Talk Podcast, streaming all over iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Podchaser. We're also out there on Radio Public now, so it's just a huge accomplishment for sure, and you guys have made this thing possible. I am glad to be the host of Grizzly Talk Podcast, now streaming also on our hit radio station, GTP 94.6, the radio station. That is on our Instagram. Of course, all you have to go to our Instagram at Grizzly_Talk. Click the link in the link bio. It links you up to our Spotify for our radio station of GTP 94.6, the radio station. I'm so proud to have that kick-started. And as I mentioned before in previous podcasts, that, the Grizzlies on air radio station will happen. We're going to essentially have two radio stations. We're doing the testing the waters here for the radio outlook of things. So, the Grizzlies on air radio station will be happening here at GGC. But in the meantime, you guys can listen to us at GTP 94.6, the radio station. Now, let's get up to the fun news announcements here today on this beautiful Tuesday. We are live here from the Grizzly Digital Network Media Room here in GGC Athletics. Looks like they do have a game going on today, getting ready for a baseball game today. So it really is exciting to see that the players are getting ready. I did see some of the softball players doing their practice as on my way into the media room today. So it's pretty good to see that. Of course, shout out for, again, GGC Gears. By the time you're hearing this, it will be kind of too late. We're going to do an instant upload, but if you guys don't know about it, the internship program preview day is today. It's going to be, of course, today in the Heritage Room. That will be the library, inside the library from 5 to 6. Hopefully you guys will go out to that. It's a great event. I mean, internships are very important for you guys to go out there. And if you're marketing for new jobs and new things to come out, I really recommend you guys doing that for sure. It's their internship program preview day. Unfortunately, I will be in class from 5 to 6, but I really recommend you guys going out. Of course, the SBA, Student Business Association, will be hosting that. And of course, the SBA Gear Conference is coming up very soon. It's going to be happening April 17th. I mentioned it before, but if you guys haven't heard about it yet, I recommend you guys going out there for sure for the SBA Gear Conference. It's going to be very exciting because Gear is something that they're kickstarting off. I have quite a few friends that are a part of Gear, and they wanted me to, of course, not only talk about it on the podcast, but to really let the Grizzly fans know about that. And of course, don't forget the American Sign Language Club meeting is today from 2 to 3. That is our grace period. By the time you're hearing it, that time will be a little bit past, but the American Sign Language, it was so good to have them on the podcast. You guys can go back to the podcast and listen to it, or you can listen to it at GTP 94.6 radio station. They're having, of course, from the Student Get Involvement Center, they're going to be having the RSO Get Together. Of course, it's going to be Thursday, February 27th at 12 p.m. That's 12 p.m. noon in the Student Center in the second floor lounge. All clubs and organizations are invited to socialize. Of course, discuss issues you face within your RSO, and you kind of share, and it's kind of a mingle. It's kind of like a mixer, if you will. So it really is exciting to see events like that. Of course, I really wish I could be there, but Thursday, I believe that is a Thursday, the 27th, and at 12 o'clock, I will be in class. So again, I will be missing it due to class. Class is very important. I don't never recommend students to skip class for an event. If you have a very important class coming up, I really don't recommend you guys skipping class. Of course, this is another exciting shout out. We followed them this past weekend, and they followed us. Of course, did you guys know that we have a GGC chorus here at GGC? Yes. GGC Chorus. GGC Chorus is a new RSO that is coming up for GGC, of course. They followed us on our Instagram, and I saw it. I'm like, we've got a chorus team here? Like, it's really exciting. Now, true story, and you guys know I am big on my stories. I like telling stories when I can. Truth be told, I was in chorus from 5th grade all the way up to 6th grade. So a good year I was in chorus. This was back way back then, before I even attended high school, before I knew most things that I know now, before I knew it all. And believe me, I still don't know it all. No one knows it all. But I was in chorus in elementary school. I like to sing. I sing on my way here to GGC. Some people say that they even sing in the shower. Yes, I sing in the shower. I'm guilty as charged. I do it, So GGC Chorus is here. It's new. It's a new RSO for student organizations out there. The Investor Chorus is comprised of faculty, staff, and students of Georgia Gwinnett College. Stay tuned for more dynamic media. I really like their slogan. Of course, stay tuned for more dynamic media. They have a hashtag GGC Chorus. They are a good potential for, of course, the GTP Spotlight. Of course, I've got some other nominations that came into my email today. GGC Chorus is highly recommended for that. Of course, they have rehearsals. They have wallpaper. They even got a page on their Instagram. It's like the little columns there. They have a Q&A, so if you have questions and answers, and you can also listen to some of their music. GGC Chorus, if you're somehow listening to this podcast, I would truly love to have you on this podcast. One of their photos they did, Life is Music. That is true. Most people don't know about this. Most people kind of do know about this. But I am a music producer myself, so I produce my own songs and music out there here in Atlanta. And I produce music for GTP as well. So again, GGC Chorus, I would love to have you out there on the podcast. Congratulations for this new RSO. It's really impactful that they're making such a difference like this. Something that is new for GGC. This is something we never had before. And I applaud, students out here at GGC that's doing RSOs that's very new. GGC Chorus, we never had this before until this year. So it just really shows that they have a great impact. They have a good following. It's all one word, GGC Chorus. You can follow their Instagram. It's there. They got quite a few posts up there, and I just cannot wait to see what else they're going to bring to the table here at GGC. Congratulations to GGC Chorus in general, because it really is impactful, and I really do endure that for sure. Of course, we have Greenlight. They mentioned some of their events coming on, like the GGC RSO Mingle. Of course, we are celebrating, GGC's own OLAS. If you guys missed it, there is a video out there for our Instagram at Grizzly_talk, of course. GGC OLAS will be having an event coming up very soon. Of course, it's called Noche de Jagos. If I pronounce the name wrong, I'm so sorry, OLAS. My Spanish, I'm still working on that. It's going to be in the game room. Of course, it's kind of a game night. They're going to have prizes. They're going to have food. They're going to have music. It's going to be February 20th. That is a Thursday, 2020, this year, obviously. Doors will open at 6 p.m. in the level 1 game room. So very exciting. They had asked me to shout it out for not only the podcast, but our social media as well. So we ended up doing them even better and having them making a video for them for their shout out. I am proud of OLAS for sure, because they're really going a long way with this, and I cannot wait to see the more to come for them for GGC. I really think they're going to be doing a lot of great things for OLAS. The whole RSO, they've been very good to us. They know about us, and it really is important. It really is important for sure. Now, more news announcements coming from the Student Business Association. LinkedIn Workshop Session A will be tomorrow, the 26th, from 5 to 6:15 p.m. A lot of people don't know about this too. I have a LinkedIn account. Let me tell you how important LinkedIn is. LinkedIn is very important because there's a lot of employers out there. There's a lot of business people that are looking for their next hit. They're looking for their next students, graduates, to come up to their business and to work for them, and of course to be a part of their businesses. So LinkedIn is very important. I have a LinkedIn account myself. What you can find on my LinkedIn is, of course, podcast stuff, my media stuff, and also property management. Believe it or not, when forming my property management, LinkedIn was a very, very vital, important thing. And a lot of a lot of agents also have LinkedIn. A lot of our clients, our guests, a lot of our people that comes out to our property management company, they see our LinkedIn, they see the great work that we do with Marriott. So the hint to the story is LinkedIn is very important for you GGC students out there. Number one, if you don't have a LinkedIn account, I recommend you guys create one. It's totally 100% free. All you got to do is go to linkedin.com and create your own profile. It's like a Facebook. It's like an Instagram, but for the business professionals. And I encourage that, and I instill that for GGC students because I want people to know about it. I want people to make sure that they have a business professional social media account. Facebook is good. Facebook's okay, but that's more of a social family kind of thing. Instagram is a good business account nowadays, but if you really want to be out there in the professional world, LinkedIn is your best bet. I would not try Snapchat. I would not try Twitter. Those two are not business account associated. Those are just social, especially Snapchat. If you're marketing your business on Snapchat, whether it's, business professional, you don't want to go to an employer and say, hey, check out my Snapchat. That's unprofessional. You should say to that employer, hey, check out my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn's here. I'll send you a link to my LinkedIn. It's more of a professional setting. Employers do look at that. And I believe me or not, GGC students, employers, they will look at that. Most definitely they will look at that. So I really recommend you guys going out there and creating your own LinkedIn. It's, again, 100% free. All you got to do is just click that website and click on it for sure. Of course, this next and last announcement is coming from the Black Student Union. Of course, Black Excellence Celebration, a Black History Month celebration. It's going to be also February 27th. Starting at 6 p.m. in the Elvis Center at the Student Center. They're going to have live performances, food, and fun. Come join us as we celebrate Black excellence throughout history. Throughout history to modern day. Of course, you guys seen our Instagram. We've been doing a lot of Black History celebration videos. Of course, we've had so many good videos out there. Of course, we saddened to hear that Katherine Goebel Johnson has passed away. And if you guys remember, she was the first woman that was, of course, she wasn't a character. She's a real person for sure. She played, Taraji P. Henson played her in Hidden Figures. She was the first woman to help take flight to the moon. If you guys haven't seen the movie, I really recommend you guys seeing the movie. So we ended up celebrating with Katherine Johnson, and she passed away. So it's just weird that, we did this video that came on Friday and to learn on Sunday that she passed away. It was just a sad moment for us here at Grizzly Talk Podcast. So I really recommend you guys coming out to this event to honor Black History Month celebration. It's been a really, really awesome month for it. And even though it is almost coming to a close, we're going to send it off with Black Student Union at February 22nd at 6 p.m. for their Black Excellence celebration. Again, live performances, food, and fun. So you guys don't miss it. This is something you do not want to miss. It's Thursday at 6. So if you have absolutely nothing going on that day, I really recommend you guys coming out to that event because it really is impactful. It really is something special for sure. Black Student Union, I had a friend that was a part of that. She was the president of it, and she told me some of the works that she was doing, and it really, really, really is amazing with some of the work that she's doing out there for sure. So I really recommend you guys going out to that event. Again, that's February 27th at 6 p.m. So that's going to do it for the Grizzly Talk Podcast live from the Grizzly Digital Network Media Room here at GGC Athletics. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the podcast. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to all of our media, whether it's Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Podchaser, and even on our radio station here at GTP 94.6, the radio station. That radio station is booming, and I can't wait for the future success for that. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic, great day. It's a beautiful Tuesday. See you guys in the next podcast, and go Grizzlies.